Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is going to be an update on my pheidole megacephala. This update is going to be a pretty big one because the colony is no longer on the top of my shelf. It is now on the bottom of my shelf, right next to the BCA and the Consabrinus. This colony's been eating lots recently, about 14 mealworms or so a day. This is mainly because I'm trying to get them bigger so that they can start, starting to inbreed and all that. The outworld is very dirty, mainly because they're just starting to, well, both because I just fed them and also because they're dumping out food from last night. Usually the food response is bigger, but last night I gave them like a lot of mealworms. So this is the shot within the formiboxium, as I call it. The pretty much secondary nest of the pheidole megacephala. As you can see, it's still filled a lot with majors, but this time it actually has brood and all that. This is good because it shows that the colony is starting to be, it needs this extra space, but soon they're going to be getting a whole lot more space than just this. You can also see one of the queens has decided to reside within this nest. Only one of them though. The other queen decided to stay within the petri dish nest. This is the second nest, or the main nest, should I say, the petri dish. This nest is now mainly filled with pupae and some larvae. I think they moved a lot of the eggs into the new nest. I think it's because it has better humidity than this nest currently. This nest also has a lot of possible a late brood. I don't know if that's a late brood that I'm seeing, or if it is major brood, just like very large major brood. If it's a late brood, then that's very good because that means soon I'm going to get more queens than just two. If it's major brood, that's still good because that means they're producing a lot of majors, which means I'm feeding them well. The queen is getting cleaned in that shot. Oh, and she decided she didn't want to get cleaned anymore. This is a shot of the entire nest setup there. As you can see, very, very active nests. Both of them are quite full, so soon I'm going to be adding on a third, much larger nest to this setup, one that's similar to the Consabrinus, which is right next to them. You can see here is where they hold all their food and stuff from a few nights ago. One thing that I noticed with specifically this pheidole species and the past one I had, Callens, is that they like to drag in the food into the nest, which would be bad if they didn't, drag it back out. You'll notice in some parts where you can see carcasses that they dragged out, which is honestly so good, because it means that they actually will clean up after themselves and won't just leave random body parts in the nest to mold. Here you can see the line of mealworm pieces that they're trying to move into the nest. You can see that these workers are very, very strong. They can move these big mealworms that are many times their size with ease, pretty much. This is also, help with majors and all that, but still, it's quite a feat. Thank you for watching the video. Like if you liked it. Dislike. I say the exact same thing each and every time. Subscribe if you want. Like if you want. It doesn't really matter to me. I'll see you in the next video whenever I speak. That is.